Good morning, American Heritage Society members. This is Multimedia 7, you already know. And thank you to all my supporters. I actually earned my certificate today. Just because I created this where people can learn the ass class. You know? It's something serious in a good way. But just because I created doesn't mean I didn't have to put the work in to not only start the foundation, but also to prove that I am to myself, not nobody else, not even this streaming platform, that I'm capable of doing what I say. Ooh, somebody about to get you dead ass for the evil eye. The other day, actually 2 days ago, stream and somebody was projecting the evil eye towards me so negatively. And honestly, when I woke up in the dream, I did not care because I already knew who the person was and I already knew what was going to happen to them. It was like, cool, you stepped into the trap. I guess I wasn't bothered enough for that person and went out their way to reveal themselves, as many enemies do in these type of situations. Just hitting another dead end on day block. This person gonna go out their way to call my phone. Ironic. So, neither here or there. Protection up, over, protection up, before. Obviously, this person does not watch my content. It's always the people who don't have any interest in what you're doing that are the first people to always be like, oh, this person not bad, this person can, and that's what be having it fucked up for the most part. Something about spin the bottle reference. Oh, I'm gonna be drinking today. It's a celebration, you know. I would say that I got a little emotional because, matter of fact, let's save that for the remainder of the message. Let me get out what I gotta say first. So in the first stream, it was very interesting. Like all three dreams, it was like a 3-component message. In the first one, there was a beauty salon. I'm using beauty salon as a reference. Beauty salon up from your protection. I gotta say it like that. But in the dream, it was in the opposite. So what's the opposite of beauty salon? Beauty supply? Yes. What people need to understand is when you're a chosen one, when you're ordained by God, when God already had a specific mission for your life, when God had a specific plan even to say, there's going to be things that God will show you and tell you before the fact. So when people who want to come and form as an enemy or use as a vessel to be an enemy towards God's chosen people, you need to understand there's if it's not through a channel within themselves, if it's not through person to person, if it's not from chosen person to chosen person, God got so many different ways to show a chosen one on God's path of what an enemy is trying to do in advance. You ever heard that song, Praise Him in Advance? God came and spoke these words to me. Praise will confuse the enemy. Do you know how massive that line is? Just them lyrics in that song. Because a person can try to come up against somebody, and within the time frame of their mind, they believe that, oh, I'm gonna cause, well, not me, but the person could say, oh, they're gonna cause confusion in your life to cause a distraction. Not knowing God has already told you something a day before, a week before, a year before, 2 years before. These dreams that I seen yesterday, God showed me about 3 years ago. And 3 years ago, I didn't know what he was talking about. Until 2 days ago, the part of the dream that I had manifested 2 days ago online. God showed me somebody was going to do something. I didn't understand the narration of it at the time. He said, alright, green light, about the beauty supply store. Now, 3 years ago, I was invited in the physical by a Libra placement. We're supposed to go to a concert. And I knew something was wrong because they told me the wrong time to meet up. This message also to show there's high vibrant, low vibrant Libras out there. Just because somebody's a sun sign Libra don't mean like that's that. Because they want to do something sneaky in the background. And at that point in time I met somebody, and there's a tiger relevancy, like spirit animal. That's all I can say about that story. I'm gonna have the dream. What had happened was at this beauty supply store, I had the same scenario with the same people. I then started to look around, but in the dream, it was very confusing. Everything was very fast paced. Like the checkerboard, black and white walls, which does have some relevancy to my childhood and my home, and also the industry. The most surprising of it all was there was maybe 2 to 3 men in correlation to Spanish Latino descent. These men, it's like I was like a baby in that dream. I was a young child in that dream. And I was bent over in somewhat a fetal position. And to my understanding, it looked like they was trying to pass me around. Sexual degradation, they was trying to put their thumb up my butt once again. Today is not Saturday. Next.